We're working on the curvature feel, so I'm following through on that with the colouring as well. So I'm just working here with a curved pre-lightened panel in the front of my haircut. Jayne has done a little bit of cutting work here, and as Jayne also mentioned, we will be sharing everything with you. So a little bit of pre-cutting here. Jayne will be finishing this haircut for you later on, so you'll see the whole thing start to finish, so you'll see the colour come back as well. Pre-lightening, so just pre-lightening with a powder lightener, of course. I've also filled over the top. I've just used a little bit of red concentrate just to fill over my pre-lightening, because I'm going back in with very, very strong violets and very, very inky blues. So if I don't fill over that pre-lightened hair first, I won't get the colour to hold. So it's almost like slight colour correction there. So just alternating the slices through. And as you see this finished, you'll see that it's working around in a curved formulation. I'll let the hair down and you'll also see how that fringe is actually working. So you can see our curvature panel working through there. I just want to very quickly touch on the base colour here. What I'm working with, both with the colour placement and the base colour, is colour saturation. So what I started out with here was just a very dark 4-level brown. I've pre-lightened that off just with a lightening shampoo, just to give it a little bit of lift, coated it with a 5-level violet, and then saturated it with blue concentrate. So you can just see that it's not violet, it's not blue, it's just got, again, that sort of very soft, sort of inky feel to it. So as it catches different lights, we're getting a different reflect. You might get a little bit of a violet hue, you might get a little bit of a blue hue. That was a bit of a mouthful.
A blue loo.
A blue loo, not a blue loo, a blue hue. There you go. So I'm going to send Isobel off to process.
I'm just going through now and taking slight curvature sections around the top of my flat grad. So we flat graduated all the way around. I'm really into an androgyny feel, as you'll hear about, but it's not actually androgyny. I'm feeling it's asexual. I'm a bit obsessed at the moment. I don't think they're boys, I don't think they're girls, they're of an asex. So it's beyond androgynous, I reckon. So even my haircuts, it was funny actually last night when Antoinette, did everyone go to the show last night? How amazing was that? But it was lovely to hear that, you know, when you think we're so far away here, but it's you feel so good, don't you reckon, Al, when you think that you're on the same path? You know, she's going with quite harsh haircuts and things, so you go, oh yeah, we're doing that. But it's just nice to know that all around the world we're all still here and we're not that far away, which is amazing. So when I'm saying curvature sections, just on the top here, just to soften it a little bit, it just makes that join a little bit friendlier. It's not a big C or anything, but it just keeps the weight there, but not a step. And so I bring out, in a minute, I'll bring out that crown too. So that is just really flat. I do that a lot on my guys as well at the moment, because it's just sitting in. Then I've extricated the top, again in my famous little semi-U section. I am going to continue this harshness through here, because I think Isobel's got the most divine little features again, and want to enhance that beautiful eyes. So I'm going to bring this around, and then this is going to extricate it over the top with, again, a curvature feel. All that you'll see me taking those sections through there. And we're going to leave length so she can quiff it and do some things with it, because that was the one thing again with Isobel. She wanted to keep length on the top so she can play with it, which I think just because you've got short hair, why can't you, you know? I just, as I said, flat grad through here, and then just with these tiny bits through the sides here, I just want to extricate this. So when I've dried it, I am just going to slice through just a little bit so that I do get a little bit of connection. So when Isabella does it, if she wants to make a quiff out of it, or she can wear it quite sleek, she can play around with it. So this is another thing. We treat our models as if they were clients. So if they're out for something full on, we'll do that. I'm really not into doing something to a model. We look after a lot of girl models, professional models. We sometimes have to fix them because they've been to a hair thing and had all their hair cut off and they didn't want it cut off, you know, or had a big step put in it or something. So I really respect these girls' hair as if they are my clients, because they have to live with it. So we often see a lot of, you know, quite wearable stuff. And we also wanted to share quite a lot what we do within the salon. So I'll keep drying. But I did cut that little strong fringe underneath, so it went with the rest. But then she can quiff at this, or she can wear it quite sweepy. So I've just put a little bit of texture in there so we can play around with it. Thank you, Poppet.
I'll be your